ChefSurendraRawat. He has been an executive chef, pastry chef at various locations, including 5-star luxury resorts and hotels in India, very famous places. So we're very happy and honored to have him here tonight to show us one recipe, no-bake cheesecake, and he's also been generous enough to give you a little bonus recipe there too. So let's give him a round of applause as welcome.
Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Surendra Rawat, and today we are going to see here how we can make a cold cheesecake. These ingredients we do have here mascarpone cheese, as listed in your recipe. We have some Greek cheese. Here I have some sugar, some vanilla essence, gelatin, and we have some heavy whipping cream. And I have some fresh strawberries. I have already chopped those. Then I have these cookies. And then we have butter. So let's go with the recipe. First we have to crush these cookies. Crush by a blender. You can crush by a rolling pin, because that's a time-taking process and we don't have that much time. I always watch on the clock, So I have already crushed these cookies, just one packet. And I have this pan. You can take any glass pan or anything, whatever availability at your home or restaurant or anywhere. Okay. Butter 80 gram. And then I have to melt the butter because we have to mix it with the crushed cookies. So I have 80 gram of butter here now. You don't have to make it warm, just melt it, and then we'll add with the cookie crust. You can see. And then we have to mix it. We have to mix it very well. And you can make it like a crumbly, or like you can make it very thin, like a kind of a powder, when you crush the cookie. So now we have this ready, and I'm going to add this cookie crust in my pan. And I have this kind of a spatula. I have to spread it. You can take more cookies, you can take less cookies, it's up to you, but I will show you in a few minutes how it's going to be.
Surendra, if you don't have that kind of spatula, what else can you use to pack the crust in?
Just go with your hands.
Okay, great.
Just go with your hands or anything you have at your home, like kind of a ball or something like that. You have some ramekins, just go with that. You don't need, like, if you don't have this one, so because it's my profession, so I have most of the things, So that's why. Otherwise, if you don't have, you can go with any ball or you can do it with your hands. So here we are. So this is the base for our cheesecake. I'm going to keep it in a fridge, and then we have to do other stuff. Now we have to add some gelatin. So here I have some gelatin. Okay, you will find it in any store, and it has these kind of sachets. 20 gram of gelatin. Because if you buy some different brands of gelatin, that has a kind of little smell. So then you can add some vanilla essence definitely with that. Otherwise, when you will eat it, you will get that smell with the, the cheesecake. And you have to keep in mind, whenever you work with the gelatin, just put in a bowl first, and then you have to add some warm water and keep it aside, because it will soak the water and it will get soft. Right now, it's kind of a powder, it's hard. And when you will add some water, later you will see, just add like 150 or 200 ml of water and just try to mix it well.
So it doesn't have to be boiling water, it can just be warm water?
No, it's just warm water will be fine, because later we have to melt it with the microwave. Because it takes time. It takes time to get soft with the water. So that's why I'm doing this first. So here we are, it's almost ready. So here we have, I'm going to keep it aside.
What's the consistency of that after you've mixed it?
You can see.
Okay.
I can maybe show it.
just add like 200 or 250 ml. That will be enough. You don't need to add too much. But don't add a little.
Okay.
That will create a problem later otherwise. I'm going to take a bowl, a mixing bowl, and then I'm going to add here mascarpone cheese. Here I have. Here we are. The Greek yogurt, I have the strawberry flavor, and it says 200 gram. I'm using yogurt because I need to give a sour taste. Like, you know, people use lemon, but I'm not going to use lemon. I'm going to use, you can use Greek yogurt. If you have yogurt at home, like homemade yogurt, you can use that one. But that should not have too much water, you know. So I have this sugar here, 220 gram. If you don't eat that much sugar, you can skip it, or you can use like sugar-free sachets or something like that. It's up to you. But if you are eating dessert, so you must have some sweetness, you know. Now I have my blender. You can do with your whisk if you have at your home. If you have a blender, you can use with the blender. And then you just have to mix it, that's all. And mix it and make sure like sugar is dissolved, fully dissolved with the batter. As you can see. I can taste it. It says now to add gelatin and vanilla extract, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do first whip the cream because I don't have ready whipped cream. I have to whip it now. You can use the heavy whipping cream, both the same but a little bit difference with both. 500 ml. So I have this bowl. So here we are. Getting ready.
How do you know when you whipped it enough?
The texture will tell you everything. Right now it's running, you know.
Oh, it's still running. Do you want the stiff peaks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
It says everything. So here we have our cream ready. Okay. Our mascarpone cheese, the yogurt and sugar batter is ready. Now what we have to do, we have to add gelatin and the vanilla essence. For this gelatin you don't need actually vanilla essence, but if you are using other brands, those has a different smell when you use the gelatin. So I don't wanna have any problem. So it's ready now and I'm going to melt it by using microwave. Don't make it very hot. Don't let it cold. Okay, just water it's mixed with the water now.
How long did you put it in the microwave for?
Like 35 seconds.
Okay.
The purpose was only just to mix with and melt with the water. I don't need to make it hot or warm or something like that. And one more thing you have to keep in mind. When you are going to add the gelatin, your batter should not be very cold. Because if you add the gelatin with a cold thing, very cold thing, it will right away just get set. You will not get time to make it something else. It will just become a jelly or something like that at the same time. So whenever you are adding gelatin, make sure your batter is on a room temperature or just a little bit more than room temperature. It should not be very cold. That thing is always keep in mind. Otherwise, you know, the whole work will go garbage. Yeah. It's my experience. It's my experience. That's why I'm sharing with you. And here is the batter. Is the batter. I'm going to add first this vanilla essence, a few drops. Okay. If you have a strawberry filling, that's a fruit filling we usually get from the stores, but I didn't get it because I was in a hurry, so sorry about that. So I have this syrup, strawberry syrup. I'm going to use it. It will give a color. It will give a color to our strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to use it a little. Just like a kind of a color as in, that's all.
You don't have to use it.
You don't have to use it if you don't want.
You're just doing it for color.
Yeah. And again later I will use this one also, so it will also give a little bit color to your cheesecake.
What is that? Oh,
Chopped strawberries. So I'm going to mix it first. You can see a baby pink color it has now. And now I'm going to add this gelatin. Here we go. So it's almost set now. And here, as you can see here, I have cream and it's my batter ready now. I'm going to add this one here. I'm going to add some strawberries here. Half of it, and half of it I have to put on the top.
now are those just plain strawberries or did you put sugar on them?
No, I didn't put anything. The sugar is only whatever I have added and whatever is in the recipe. That's all. As you can see, the texture of the batter now, it should be like this. It should not be like very thick, otherwise you cannot give it a shape as you want to give. Like if you are putting in a mold, round mold, a square mold or anything. If you have this kind of batter, you can give any shape. If you are putting in a glass, or if you are putting in a bowl, or if you are putting in a square pan, anywhere, you can give it a good shape. Or if you have a pastry molds, you can.
Yeah, it's like a mousse.
Yeah. Or if you have like some silicone pads, you know. See, here we have the base as you made it, and now it's hard. If you just crush the cookies, it will go down. But because of the butter, it happened. So make sure it is mixed very well, because gelatin should be mixed well. And now it's time to give it a shape. Now we have some fresh strawberries. You can just put it like this, or you can just make some slices and put on the top of your cheesecake. Just press those strawberries, otherwise later those will run away. And now what you have to do is, you have to keep this batter in the freezer for a couple of hours, like 2 to 4 hours, and you will get a very good cheesecake then. So you have to wait for 2 hours now.
So we're open late for finals tonight.
And here we have after 2 hours.
Magic and seasoning.
Don't do this at home.
You can do it by like this, or you can cut it by using a knife. If you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. It's on that page. I don't make those videos in English language for now, but in future I'm going to do that. And but you will get some subtitles and ingredients, all those in English language. try this at home. Otherwise, I will go down. So I'm going to plate it first. Later you can eat it. As I told you, the butter thing. If you don't use butter, you will not get this thing.
Why did you cut the ends off? The ends off? Why did you
Because
cut-
I need for the plating, the soft piece.
Everybody look like you're having a great time. Surendra, do you have a little plates or do you want me to make
I do that. You can serve it this way too. If you have a cream, like whipped cream, extra whipped cream at home, you can just make a piping and just put little bit piping on top of it, and then put this nice strawberries like this. So here you have your strawberry cheesecake. So now it's time to eat.
Oh, the demonstration.
We need more glasses.
Yeah. They can see up close. If anyone wants table service,
Just taste it. If you like it, let me know. I have more inside. Alright.
it's very beautiful.
Yeah. There's some napkins too. There are napkins up here if you want them to. Can you use other fruits instead of strawberries?
Yeah, you can. It's totally up to you.
What else would work? What other fruits would work?
You can go with the blueberries. You can go with strawberries. Whatever you like. It was my choice. But you know, you can create anything. If you don't want to use the curd, you can use anything else. It's totally up to you. But then you have to play with the ingredients. You will add more or less gelatin, more or less sugar. Because it will not have a sour taste, then you don't need to add that much sugar.
Okay.
You will decrease the sugar then.
Okay.
Chef, is the reason it's no bake because of the gelatin? Because
Yeah.
when you make traditional cheesecake, you use eggs, and that's why you have to bake it, so
Yeah.
the gelatin.
As I said, like if you are not using gelatin, you can use agar.